What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we just have a little bit of a news update. I'm trying to keep the channel updated with news more frequently. So here is the news today. Cargo Run has officially been updated in Moonbreaker. So if you play Moonbreaker and you enjoy the Cargo Run mode, then you probably already know about this news. But if you don't, here it is. So essentially what was happening is there was these Cargo Run contracts that you'd have to spend to be able to play Cargo Run. Once you spent the contract, you would get some blanks back from actually playing the mode, depending on how well you did. Then you could buy another contract for blanks. You also got 15 blanks just for starting the game, just for buying the game. Then you got a blank every day. I covered this in the monetization video. Well, that got some negative feedback from the community, and I think partially rightfully so, and some of it maybe a little bit too harsh. But super quick dev response, under a week, and the devs have not only said they will fix it, but they actually also updated it already. So that's really, really nice to see in a game like this, especially a smaller game, a niche game like Moonbreaker, to see devs that are willing to update it. And this is why the game's in early access, right? We want to see changes. So here we go on this site here. This is just essentially moonbreaker.com. If you scroll to the bottom, you can find some news and announcements, and you can find out all the information you need to. But essentially, this breakdown here on this article, and I'll leave the link in the description below if you're interested in reading it, is just saying, firstly, thanks over the first week. It was pretty successful. They love seeing the enthusiasm and, giving continued feedback. In the video before this, I posted the Note link in the description, which is where you can post your feedback directly to developers. So they've been really on top of that. But in this update in particular, they just have said, we heard a lot of concerns surrounding our PvE single player roguelike campaign, which is not really a campaign, but it's more like a roguelike game mode, Cargo Run. And what they're doing here is actually just removing contracts entirely. So no more contracts will be in the game. So all of the contracts will be gone. If you just bought the game and got 15 or claimed your free ones, you won't get reimbursed in any way. But for any player who purchased contracts using pulsars, which is real hard cash, or blanks yourself, which is the in-game currency, before this change, you'll be refunded in a full amount for the relevant in-game currency that you spent to redeem those contracts, which is great. So they'll be giving that back. If you just bought the game and you have your 15 or were just claiming a Cargo Run contract every day, you're not going to get any compensation for that. But still, pretty cool stuff there. And then going forward, so if you had any current contracts from your inventory part of the exchange, including 15 granted, you'll receive 10 blanks. Oh, actually, they will do that. That's nice. I actually missed this part the first time I read it through. So you'll get a couple blanks for each one that you had. So if you had the 15 when you bought the game, and you spent a couple, you still have some left, you'll get 10 blanks per, which is cool. Again, you don't really need blanks. I mean, you can make the whole set complete. You can literally get every unit within a couple hours of playing. So now you're kind of just chasing some cosmetics with blanks, which is totally fine. I mean, I have every unit, but not really worried about getting blanks anymore. But that actually leads us directly into the next segment here. As we're adjusting to allow for unlimited access to Cargo Run, blanks are going to be removed from the reward table for this mode. So you'll no longer gain blanks from completing Cargo Run, but I think more importantly, the amount of season track XP earned will remain exactly the same. So I think that's way more important. I mean, really, I don't care about blanks at all. I don't care about the cosmetic of unlocking special, little pixels that are coming down as my unit drops down or as he vanishes away. If you do, great, and that's something you can try to grind for other ways. But to me, I just want to get all the units, which I did within an hour of playing the game, so I'm happy. I don't really need any more blanks until the next set comes out. And you get blanks on the season track anyway. So as long as I'm still able to get the full amount of season track XP, I'm super happy. And you don't have any gatekeeped, version of this game. There's nothing about this mode that will now be gatekeeped behind anything. You can just play Cargo Run till you want. I mean, you can literally play it all day long, and you'll get season track XP every time you do. There'll be no negatives there, and you'll progress through that 50-page free season track, which I don't think they really expressed enough in their campaigning for this game. I think saying, "Hey, look, we have a free battle pass" is huge. Nowadays a lot of games, even some paid games, have battle passes in them. I know that's a hot topic; people don't like it. Well, this one is having a free battle pass. I think if they kind of push that a little bit more and just said, "Hey, free season track, free battle pass," just free buying the game, that's great. And especially if they're going to continue to make the season tracks free each season, that would be a great incentive to play the game. I mean, there's these rewards on the season track that you want to earn, and you can. And it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. So I think they should have pushed that a little bit more, but that's kind of beside the point. I'm rambling a little bit. Overall, they just kind of end with just saying, we appreciate all of the feedback that they've gotten so far. And I think it's just great to see an early access game like this apply this feedback that quickly. I think it's pretty rare. I've played a lot of different early access games, and I've never seen people get like less than a week turnaround in like the game's already updated today, 10.5 as we're talking. Like that's kind of insane. I mean, the game came out less than a week ago. So pretty nuts. And I'll just leave again at the end here. This is the Nolt link. If you click on that, it'll take you to the Nolt where you can essentially put up suggestions for the game. So if you're interested in doing that, this link for the article will be in the description of this video. I appreciate you guys watching this quick little news update, and catch you next time.